It's a gray, rainy afternoon outside, but inside I'm ready to work as usual and about to have a great time. Thought I'd explain a little bit about some of the chisels that I'm using on the stone that I'm working on. So here we go. Okay, I've got my chisels lined up. At this point, what I'm using mostly is this point, actually. It's called a point. It goes in, and you see these facets? I twist it as I'm carving, and it removes the stone very well. Now, I use this, in this particular instance, this stone you can see has some areas of white and some of a light brown kind of beige color. This is much more brittle, it's harder. So I use one of two carbide tip points. You see this is the regular steel, and that part is the carbide tip. It's just the tip. This is harder than regular steel and enables me to carve this brownish part with no problems at all. This is a bigger version of the one that I showed you when I'm taking off bigger chunks, and it does take off big chunks. It's also carbide tipped. You can see it better on this chisel. That's the carbide tip. And it's good for knocking off bits that hang over the edge. So let's see if I can show you this. So if I wanted to, say, knock off that, this chisel would be good for doing that. And then when I'm ready to fine-tune things a little bit more, I use a tooth chisel or a claw. This is also carbide tipped, and I use this specifically for these areas. Keeps it from just popping off more than I want, and it enables me to round and shape this hard part the way I want to. I'm thinking you might want to see some of these tools in action. So let's see if I can make that happen.